Hello YouTube. Today I'm going to be doing a review over my phone, the HTC Wildfire S on Virgin Mobile. This is a very good mid-range smartphone device. That's what I would say at least. It's there's some very good things to it, but there's also a few bad things that I will mention in this video. Let's start out with the physical features. First we got your home key, menu key, back key, and search key. Those are all heat sensitive touch keys. On the back you have HTC logo, 5 megapixel camera, speaker, and the flash for your camera. On the top you have your lock button and your 3.5mm headset jack. On the right you have nothing, and on the left you have your charging port / USB port, and you have your volume up and down keys. So a pretty simple device physically. The screen is Gorilla Glass, so you'll get the joy of pretty much an iPhone screen on an Android phone, so that's very nice when the Android phones carry that. The screen is very bright. You can adjust brightness as well. Very responsive. Here, I'll get out of the browser. So this is your main screen that you can always customize. I just have my 8 main things that I use here on the front. And then you have your clock up here. There's 7 screens that you can customize. As you can see, there's no lag switching in between screens. No lag on the features, so that's very good. This is running Android 2.3, which is pretty much the latest. The latest is actually this is gingerbread. The latest is actually ice cream sandwich, which to me is a big step down that Android made. So I'm happy that this comes with 2.3. HTC has their own special keypad as opposed to Android and stuff like that. So it shows, I don't necessarily like it. It shows your call history first, and then it shows contacts that you can call and whatnot. So I don't necessarily like that. The app drawer, we'll go there next. So it pretty much, you scroll down in pages, so you can get to apps that you know are on pages instead of just rows. So you scroll down, it gets to a new page. Scroll down, it gets to another new page. I have 3 pages, full pages right now, so that's fine with me. I kind of remember what page everything is at, so I like that a lot. Then you can scroll over here. You have apps, frequent apps, downloaded apps, and then Virgin Mobile apps that it comes with, which I'm glad it doesn't come with a lot of bloatware. There's only 3. Your downloads for Virgin Mobile, which will be like your ringtones and stuff. Your account, which I use to check balance for minutes and stuff, and Virgin Mobile Live, which is like a radio app. I don't use it at all. What else? Your messaging. Messaging it's okay on this phone. This phone's screen size is 3.2, I think. Yeah, 3.2 inch touch screen. Messaging and stuff like that. There you can use the speak input as well as typing. For people who have bigger hands like me, I usually type in landscape mode, and so it makes it just fine and all that for typing. Just a second. Alright, anyways. But for people who have small hands, it's not gonna matter what form you type. You don't have to worry about any of that. But it does have the talk feature. My bad, just a second. So you can tell what to say. Hola. Sometimes it doesn't work. Well, it won't work because I don't have it sending to anybody, and I don't want to show contacts, so. Um. Anyway, it has the updated market and all that good stuff. I'll show you the market real quick. So as you can see, it's all updated, which is good. The web browser speeds are. This is a 3G phone, so speeds are okay. They're not terrible, but on the other hand, they're not good. The internet browser on here, anyways, isn't necessarily the best. It's not the fastest out of all the browsers that you could get on the market, which I don't even use this browser anymore. I use, see, it was taking a while just to load Facebook. I use Dolphin browser, which is a lot faster on my part, and it has a lot cooler features. So I could just go down here, I could scroll to YouTube, just click on YouTube, and it's going to load up here in about 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Yep, it's already loaded up. So that's pretty fast. I like it a lot. Battery on this phone. Not with heavy use, because this isn't made to be a heavy use, like apps all day phone. This will probably get you from about 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night before you're going to have to put it on the charger. And that'll be about 10% battery left. It does have a cool feature called Power Saver Mode, which will decrease, it won't let you use Wi-Fi, it'll decrease your brightness, it'll decrease touch vibration, it won't let you use that. So it'll help you conserve battery a lot faster, a lot better than a lot of other phones. And that's a HTC thing. It's a lot of the other Android phones don't have it. What else can I say? It's Wi-Fi capable, which is almost a necessity for Android phones these days. Bluetooth, you can use. It has GPS. Oh yeah, it can double as a Wi-Fi hotspot. So if you had your if you had an iPod, it's right here, Wi-Fi hotspot. What you can do is you can make a hotspot pretty much using the Virgin Mobile 3G connection, and you can connect your computer and all that good stuff onto your device. So if you needed to use Wi-Fi for a computer, if this phone didn't have this phone actually is Adobe Flash capable, so it does have some Flash capabilities, but not a lot of the most important ones. If you need to use a computer, you just turn on the Wi-Fi hotspot and use this as a Wi-Fi hotspot. So that's really nice. This phone is very customizational. With either wallpaper, you can choose different skins, scenes, widgets, apps, shortcuts, folders, sound sets, ringtones, all that good stuff. Other than that, this is a pretty well-rounded phone, and there's one last thing that you all need to know before buying this phone. This is very important. If you're a person that loves apps and loves to download apps, this is not going to be the phone for you. I'm going to be flat out honest. Watch this. Most apps that a lot of people like are usually 20 megabytes and above, which isn't big at all when you think about it. But when it comes to a phone like this, manage applications, with like no special things on here, and only using Twitter, because you can't move Twitter accounts over to the SD card, which I have an 8 gig SD card. The phone only has a 136 megabyte RAM. So that means with all the stuff that has to be on this phone for memory and can't be moved to an SD card, I get 14 megabytes of free space to download apps and move them over to the SD card, which is not a lot. So if you're a person who loves to download apps, this is not going to be the phone for you. You're not going to like this at all. And since Sprint doesn't carry an iPhone, which would be so much better, you're going to have to pay more for a phone that'll have a bigger internal memory to download apps. So that's a bummer. I didn't know that when I downloaded this. When I bought this phone, I had no idea that was the case. But, other than that, this phone is great. Very small, compact, fit in your pocket easily. Not one of those 4.8-inch screens, or I don't even know what they have anymore. So it's not going to be all bulky. Just something small, something that'll let you check your Twitter, Facebook, go on the internet. Very snappy, it's very fast for the size, so that's good. A very good processor. It's an 800, it might be an 800 hertz CPU. So yeah, that is the HTC Wildfire S for Virgin Mobile in a nutshell. Please comment on this video if you think I did a good job, or if you have suggestions. Thumbs up, like, all that good stuff, and please subscribe, because yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.